Family, it's Nomsa here at Ngosi Talk Shows, the Find Your Own Voice, Lead from Within. I'm on my own today, guys, and I am still asking for prayers. If you guys can pray for Carol Ann, she is still in hospital and she's recovering each day. We're taking each day step by step. So the good news is she is recovering a little bit by bit each and every day. And please continue praying for her. We don't want to forget her. I know that she has people that are following her on social media that love her and adore her. So please continue to pray for her. And she's just an amazing person. So our topic today is success and happiness. And do you think success should be actually handed over to us on a silver platter? So that's what the topic is about. And should we wait for it to be handed to us on a silver platter? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. If anybody is watching on any social media platform, please do get involved. And if you want to get involved, feel free to get involved. And let's just get into this topic. We live in this world where it's driven by instant gratification and desires for a quick results. I was one of those people as well that wanted quick results, guys. I just have to confess. I started my business. I just wanted things to happen overnight. And when I got a coach for my business and the coach telling me step by step things that needs to be done, and I'll be like, this sound like a long way. As a coach, don't you have like some quick results where I can get to where I need to go? Although I didn't voice it out loud, but that was in my heart. So I thought that, you can just succeed just like that. So I'm sure there are some people out there who are assuming that success and happiness should be effortless, handed to us on a silver platter. And I know that I'm not alone. However, this assumption can prevent us from truly experiencing the joy and fulfillment that comes from the journey towards success and happiness. When we talk about success and happiness, we talk about life in general. We talk about in relationships. We talk about our careers. We talk about education skills. We talk about everything. And so today I'm going to actually explore the misconceptions surrounding the notion of easy life and dive into why embracing the path to success and happiness is essential for personal growth and fulfillment. It's very, very important. When you look at life, you create goals, and there's this impact of social media as well that comes with it. It portrays effortless achievement. Like sometimes when we see celebrities on social media and we see them, let's say, on TV, and that person, maybe sometimes that person, we've never seen them before. We don't know their story behind to where they are that moment. So we think, oh, because they just showed up, they just succeeded, they just been pegged on TV, and they've just succeeded. But that's not the truth. Every person that you see on social media, there is a struggle behind it. We don't get to hear their stories. And every businesswoman, every businessman, there is a struggle, there's a story of struggle behind them. but we don't get to hear the struggle. We get to see, we get to get involved into their success. But until they decide to share their struggle, that's when we start knowing the path that they have to go through in order for them to be where they are. Even when it comes to the relationship, nowadays, our generation, no one wants to do the work. If anyone agrees with me, guys, you can type. Feel free to type. This is a talk show where anybody can have their own opinion of what they think, as long it actually help somebody. You can type and just your thoughts. What do you think? Because we live in this world where no one wants to do it with our generation. Our older generation, they do understand when it comes to relationship. They do understand that it's not easy to actually enter a relationship. Two people entering a relationship and creating this partnership, maybe having children as well. That is another thing added to that relationship, which is, it can be really, really hard to actually in that relationship. But nowadays, some people, they're like, okay, we watch reality TV, like these reality TVs, and when we watch them, we want the relationship to actually to be like reality TV. When we actually find that special person and we find that it's not the same, it's actually different, and then the other person will be like, I'm out, this is not I actually ask for, instead of actually working on that relationship. So that is part of like we want a ready-made relationship. So if anyone is watching, you can type it. Is there such thing as a ready-made relationship? Because these are some of the expectations where people expect people to like to be ready. There's assumptions that why should I do the work in a relationship with somebody, or sometimes people will be like, I've got friends, they'll be like, he should not do that to me. So I'm like, how would you know if you are going to make mistakes? How would you know beforehand? And they're like, he should know that he should not treat me like that. I'm talking about me and my girls when we are chatting. So the question now I ask myself is, how would you know? Because we all make mistakes. How can I prepare myself for not making mistakes? So mistakes in relationship, they come with is part of what makes a relationship grow. It's not like when I see a mistake or somebody makes a mistake, I don't say there are things that, like maybe when somebody cheats on you or when somebody abuses you, that they need to know that nobody should be treated like that. Or if somebody is abusive in a relationship, they just need to like think and say, I shouldn't be treating this person like this. That part we can rule it out and say it's not acceptable. In a relationship, we have to treat people the same way we would like to be treated. So you guys, if you are watching, feel free to actually type in some messages and have your say in. So having said that, the power of effort and resilience is very, very important. When we understand the value of hard work and perseverance in achieving success and happiness in any part of our lives. And understanding the setbacks and failures as well. And as knowing that the setbacks and the setbacks and failures are the stepping stone towards growth and self-improvement. So when we see the relationship, if there is a setbacks in it, so that is where you need to actually think. Mindset is very, very important to actually know that actually, although there are challenges in this path that I'm taking, but I'm stepping towards growth. I'm stepping towards self-improvement, because self-improvement is when we improve our lives, is when things go wrong, and then we learn the skills, and then when we learn the skills, and then we actually succeed in that. And I think that is very, very important for somebody to actually know that when things go wrong, sometimes it does not mean that we cannot succeed, we cannot move on. And that's when yesterday we're talking about the passion. For the past this week, actually, I think we've been talking about dreams, we've been talking about the passion and purpose. And today this topic is where we're understanding success, and is all about, is like discovering your true passion and purpose. If you really want to succeed, instead of expecting success to be handed over to you, when you actually understand, discover your true passion and purpose, that's when you unleash the power within to identify and nurturing your passion. When you unleash that power within, it means you get to discover who you are. You get to discover your purpose while you are here. We all are here on earth. We have an assignment. Everybody that is on earth has an assignment. So you have to figure out, as a human being, what is your assignment while you are here on earth. Once you figure out your assignment is a purpose, and once you figure that out, and figure out how you can add value using your purpose. And the important thing of aligning our action with our core values and beliefs, it means we can actually we can unleash everything, that potential within us, and do the things that we are meant to be doing while we are on earth, and finding that purpose in life through meaningful pursuits and making a positive impact to the world, to our society. So you have to actually find out, once you find your purpose, you have to find out how you can add value to our society. Once you find out how you can add value to the society, and then you just get on with it. Get on with it. Embrace life. Embrace that journey towards success. Sometimes I was in the office today at work, and I just see some other people, they're standing there, disagreement, and then I was like, you know what, life is precious, and as life is precious, it's too short at the same time. I've learned this the hard way, as just to understand how precious life and time is. When I'm doing something in life, like let's say, like right now at Ngozi Talk Shows, I have other coaches that come at Ngozi Talk Shows and they add value. But at the same time, I have this attitude where I know why I set up Ngozi Talk Shows. I'm trying to get you guys to get to the mindset. If you are at work, Your mindset has to be, I'm here to add value. I am here for my purpose. I have an assignment that I have to do. And when you do that assignment, do it with grace. Do it for love. Because when you do something and you don't do it out of love, there is no point in getting a job that you don't like and sticking to it for money. It's no good for health. It's no good for anything. It does not give happiness even at home. That means you'll be miserable. So for me, I would just say, like, if I'm here at Ngozi Talk Shows, Ngozi Talk Shows is meant to have like every day 4 coaches every single day. But I show up. The reason why I show up without complaining is because I know my assignment. My assignment is to add value to Ngozi Talk Show's family, Ngozi Talk Show's community. And once I add value, when I leave, like now I'm doing my life, when I leave, I have a sense of happiness that I've added value to somebody's life. So it's very, very important, guys, when you add value to this world, when you do find your purpose, embrace the journey towards success by doing the right thing. The right thing is do the job that you love to do. Don't do the job because it pays money. And that job it pays money means you will be miserable, and you will be miserable and actually not be happy. So cultivating growth mindset and embracing continuous learning and self-development, it means if I'm not happy with something, I improve myself. I get the skills to improve myself. Or if I'm not happy, or if I'm at work not happy with something, go get another job and be happy. That's the most important. And also learn to celebrate every milestone and acknowledge progress along the way. Some progress might not be what we think. There might be small progress that we don't recognize. So make sure that we are all alert so that we can celebrate the role of gratitude, mindfulness. It comes a long way. And I think somebody is passing. Yeah. So I'm here, guys. I'm here. Yeah. Yeah. So it comes along the way. So you have to just embrace life. And when you embrace life, it's really, really amazing. When you actually cultivate a growth mindset, embracing the continuous learning and self-development, it means you're setting realistic goals, and in the process, you're creating a roadmap for success. A roadmap for success is like, when you drive a car, you plan your journey. This is how you're gonna go. This is how you're gonna travel. So you plan everything. So roadmap for success is like that. Sometimes our plans may not go according to plan, but that's fine. So if it does not go according to plan, it means what can you do? You can rewrite your story. We can rewrite our past. Some people will tell you that I cannot do this because of my past. I have gone through so much pain. I've gone through this, but guess what? We all have gone through pain in life. I have gone through pain in life, but a different pain, like somebody else's pain. So we just have to work with our pain and rewrite our story. And when we rewrite our story and then create the life that we want. Once we create the life that we want, and then we can move forward with our lives. So we can succeed in life. And we just have to actually learn how to actually find that happiness. Even happiness in relationship that requires work. Happiness in dating, when we want dating, it requires you to work, and you have to practice gratitude. Use gratitude as your tool for cultivating a positive mindset. So gratitude is very, very important, and being grateful for the things that you have, like being grateful of life, being grateful in each and every day, and speaking life to our lives, speaking life to the things that we have, speaking life to our degree, speaking life to our education is very, very important. Cultivating success is not an easy thing to do. There are some people who go to university. When they go to university, they will go and graduate, or maybe sometimes they get a job that a completely different field for what they have studied. And once they get a job from that is completely different, that certificate is either it goes on the wall, it goes on the wall, or sometimes it goes on the suitcase. And that certificate, they never touch it again, never see it again. They only see it the day maybe they want to apply for a job, maybe after 2 years or 3 years. It's very, very important to remind ourselves where we've been when it comes to life, to our success, and to actually look at your certificate. If you are somebody who has graduated, or you are somebody who learned skills, whether it's a 2-day course or 1-day course, and just look at your certificate and say, you know what, I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to actually study this, and tell your certificate that you're so grateful, and you hope that someday is gonna find you that happiness that you're searching for, or maybe sometimes you already find that happiness, and just testifying the gratitude of life, just testifying life, so that you can keep succeeding in life. So in meaning that the words that we speak, they become things. So those words that we speak becoming things, meaning that we have to speak life to ourselves. We have to speak life to our certificates. We have to speak life to our identities, to our date of birth, the day we were born. It does not mean that we have to celebrate our date of birth on our birthday. Some people remember the year they were born on their birthday. They celebrate, they talk about their birthday on the day of their birthday. Year right through, they don't talk about it. So year of your birthday should be something that you communicate with each and every single day. It might not be every day, but you have some time to embrace the day you were born. Take time to embrace it. Let's say maybe so grateful that I was born in 2023. 2023 is my special year. I thank God for that. I thank God that on this day, I could receive my years. So we just have to, in order for you to succeed in life, you have to speak life to your life. Success is not handed to us. All these people that are successful, the success has not been handed over to them. and is something that they had to learn. And also you have to create the network of mentors in order to succeed. Have good friends, create the network of mentors and friends and those people out there, loved ones who inspire and uplifts you. You know who they are. So it means that if I want to succeed, I'm going to have to create my own. I'm going to look at my environment. Once I look at my environment, and then I'm gonna find my mentor. I'm gonna find good friends, put them in my environment. I'm gonna look at my loved ones, those who inspire me, and I'm gonna introduce them to my environment so they can actually help me and uplift me more. And also understand the role of empathy. And the effective communication is very, very important in maintaining strong connection and wanting to succeed. And also understanding the power of overcoming obstacles and adversity. Things get tough. Understanding obstacles, it means when things get tough, it means you can actually work on your life and do the things that you actually want to do. And so when I'm talking about understanding the power of obstacles will come your way. Like I have a business, the obstacles, they always come. And but because I understand the power of effortless and resilience, I understand that that power is undeniable when it comes to achieving my goals and success and overcoming obstacles. They're step by step that you need to actually take in order to overcome that, which is you have to set meaning goals and start by identifying what you truly want to achieve in life. You have to be specific. What do you want to achieve in life? What does it mean? What would it mean once you achieve that? Your smart goals, create smart goals. They have to align with your values and passion. Have clear goals, provide direction and motivation to your effort. When I'm creating goals, I create goals and I'm very, very clear with my goals and why I want to achieve them. Meaning I do not accept distraction. When distraction comes my way, I understand how to embrace growth mindset. When distraction comes my way, I don't welcome it in my life. Because the power of effort on growth, it requires attention. It requires you to be in the present moment. And you have to understand that abilities and skills can be developed through dedication and hard work. So meaning that I have to embrace challenges and opportunities for growth that rather than seeing it as barriers. So it's very, very, very important. If you want to succeed in life, your mind has to be in the right place. You have to break down your goals in a smaller, manageable chunks, and step by step make progress towards celebrating each accomplishment that comes along the way. And just have a plan to achieve your goals. And once you create that plan in detail, step by step, So how are you going to achieve it? And then prioritize it, that task. Once you have you prioritize the task, then there might be some things that might get in the way, come and get in the way as we live everyday life. Things do change. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that when you actually prioritize things, or things do come in between that task, make sure that you go back to it and finish it. I have created in my mindset, there's one thing that I have done in my life since I think 8 years ago. If I do something, I have to finish it. I cannot leave the task unfinished. I have to complete. I've developed the habit of completing everything that I say I will do myself. If I commit to something, I have to finish it. If I can't finish it, I have to ask myself, if this thing that I can't finish, is it important to me? Or if it's not, is it not important to me? So if I set myself and say, I'm going to do this, I have to complete it. But even if there is distractions coming my way, or sometimes I have to hold it and get another, do something else, I will still have to go back. That's the mindset that I have trained myself, that I have to go back and do it. And the distractions, I take the distractions away. I'm in a relationship. So my relationship cannot take me away from my business, from the task that I have created to do, because that moment, when I create a task, I create a time to give to my relationship. I'm going to give this time to my relationship, and I'm going to give this time to my task. So nobody complains. My relationship cannot demand, even with my children, my intimacy relationship cannot demand more than this side. I have to make sure that everything balances together in order for me to complete the task, because I know that if I do not complete that task, the success that I desire, I'm not going to get it. So nothing is handed over on a silver platter. And also there is no magic pill, that can help you to actually create your goals and take action and finish them. So the only person that it can do is you have to do it. So I always do that. I create time for my family, make sure that they're not neglected, they're not rejected, and I create time for this. But this side with my family, I'm always clear that if you see me working hard, if you want my attention, you are welcome to demand it. Demand my attention, I'll give it to you. So sometimes with my children, like with my youngest one, if I feel that I've been working so hard and I've not given her enough time, she will sit next to me and I'll give her a task for her homework, and then I'll give myself a task, and then if she does the homework, I'm doing my work, and to her, we're both doing our task, and then when we finish, we go and sit down together. So that's what I do. But I cannot make anybody happy, people happy. At the same time, I have to fulfill the task that I say I will do. So that's how I fulfill my task. I don't neglect my family and say completely, I need to focus on this. I'm aware that time is precious. I've lost so many people in my life. I lost my dad. So I know that time for me to spend with my family is very, very important. And also creating goals and making sure that I work hard for my success is also very, very important. And I find something to stay motivated that can motivate me. And I remind myself the reason why I want to achieve these goals, is I just have to visualize the desired outcome. What would it mean if I finish this goal? And I have to surround myself with positive, supportive people and people that encourage me to actually be the person that I want to be, people that can hold me accountable, and mostly people that I admire the most. Kamara Youth, Unisa, he actually created his group on WhatsApp. So I follow him on his group, and he's one of the guys that he motivates me. He gets on with things. He's out there. He does things helping the youth, and the connections that he has good connections as well. So all I try to surround myself with those kind of people. Every success, I think, like with acting, I got connection through him. What else? Connection. Yeah, there are so many connections that I got through him. Like when he sends a link through, like sometimes I even send those links to my friends. My friends just delete the links that I send, but they're very, very useful sometimes because they come with jobs and stuff. So there's some things that, like the links that he sends me, I check it out. And then I check out what is it for, and if it means like maybe something to do with success, I just get on with it and I just do it. Sometimes it takes me an hour to actually create those goals and skills, or sometimes I have to learn. I just do it. So surround yourself with the right people. Your environment is the critical component. Is how critical component of how God is able to help you or to promote you, or how the universe is able to promote you. The universe blesses us through people. So we need people that we can be blessed through. I'm a blessing to somebody else. So you are a blessing to someone else. So you have to know that if you don't create goals, the person that you are meant to be a blessing to, they will not be blessed until you decide to do something about your blessing. So it's very, very important to take action, to put yourself out there, to look at your foundation and make sure that the foundation is cultivated with a growth mindset. And it's very, very important to dream and take action. Dreams, when we dream about something, now something comes to reality. By taking action, we cannot wish and we cannot dream. And for me, I just like, sometimes I'm like, I wish I can do that. Then what will it be like if I learn to do that? And then I go and learn. Then once I learn it, I know how it's like. It's awesome. It's beautiful. So you guys can learn how to grab that success in life. Learn the skills and just go for that success. And never ever hesitated to seek support. Some people say when you seek support, it means you're not good enough. Seeking support along the way, when you actually surround yourself with a good network of individual who believes in your potential and who can offer a valuable insight and advice, is very, very, very important. Surround yourself with those people that can actually help you, and also practice self-care. take good care of your physically and mentally emotional well-being is very, very important. I take good care of myself. Self-care to me is very, very important. Physically, if you can see me, like, I love doing exercises. I do exercises every day. The day I don't do exercises, I think, is the day when I'm sleeping. So I do exercises every day. I walk locally. I don't drive going to work. I walk. Because there's no point in, like, sometimes, like, my daughter's school is at the back. My youngest one, her school is at the back. Like, I can see the school, or I have to go walk around, but the school is at the back. You can see it, but there's still parents who lives here who drive to school. It takes 1 minute drive. So you still drive to school, but I don't. I walk. Because walking, it means I can think. And when I drop my daughter to school, my office is not far. I can walk as well. Everything is a walking distance. So I try to do my exercises. I try to do proper exercises in the evening. I used to go running at 5, but now I changed. Now I do my exercises in the evening. So just find something that can help you to take good care of yourself mentally. What can you do mentally, emotionally, to work on your emotions, like exercises, eating proper food, and resting properly. I need to rest. I sleep 4 to 5 hours every single day, but I think that's enough because my body is happy. And when I'm not, like, happy, I can sleep more, is fine. Like, if I feel like I want to sleep 6 hours or 5 hours, is fine as well. And stay focused and be adaptable. Stay focused, maintain your focus. Focus on your goals. It's very, very important. And also be willing to adapt as well when it's necessary. Be open to new opportunities. It's very, very important. And be willing to step out of your comfort zone if it aligns with your vision of success. Be willing. Celebrate your victories. Victory belongs to us, and victory belongs to Jesus. Acknowledge your achievement and celebrate your achievement, small or big. Appreciate and reflect on your progress is very, very important. If you don't appreciate yourself, who will appreciate you? If you don't appreciate your effort, who will appreciate you? So it's very, very important to create a timeline. Take consistent action. Action and action and action. Take action plan immediately, beginning with tasks that have highest priority. Prioritize things. And also track your progress. Like, I like to track things. I like to track things when I ask somebody to do the work for me. I always track things, where I am, what I could do better. My website is finished. I'm sure you guys know I've had weeks and weeks without a website, but I'm not really joking. The website is okay, but I'm not happy with it. So now I'm in a point where if I'm not happy with something, things got to be changed. I said to myself, every time I'm trying to connect, I had a professional website before, but it disappeared overnight. because the person that built the website took my business coach to court. So that means I don't know what was their story. So that means my website had to go down. So they agreed to build me a website, but the website is crap. My language is bad, really bad. So mind my language, but I'm not happy with it. So it needs to be changed. So that is my goal that I need to do. And I'm tired of this thing of website thing business. So I'm tired of it, but it has to be changed. But that is life. So now I've decided that I'm going to take control of the situation and I'm going to deal with it. So that is my goal that I need. That's what I need to do. So it's very, very important to actually, when we talk about, and also evaluate your progress is very, very important. Overcome. Are you an overcomer when it comes to all these, when it comes to obstacles? And are you an overcomer? And just, I'm not sure how I can put this. When things go wrong in life, we tend to forget who we are, and we tend to actually focus on the negative. So for me, my mindset is like, when things go wrong in life, I have to ask myself, what took me to get to where I am? That gives me strength. Once I evaluate what took me to where I was, to where I am, then it gives me strength. Then I have to tell the problems that, you problems, I can see these problems. I can see you as a problem, but you cannot defeat me, not now. So sometimes learning the power of speaking to your problems is very, very important, and also using our ritual as well. If you are a Christian, don't be afraid to embrace who you are, your Christianity. Whether we talk about the business, you don't have to change the language. If you are as a Christian, speak your language. Like when you speak the language of Christianity, that is like the symbol of your identity, of who you are as a person. And when we talk about, like when we talk, like I went to a business event, I was a speaker there. So when I was speaking, I always speak, I always put God in my speaking. And one of the girls said, no, I'm saying you cannot talk about God or the devil when you were speaking to a business event. And I said, are you kidding me? That is my identity, man. That's who I am. I cannot forget about God and not talk about God just because I'm in a business event. What does that even mean, business event? Business or no business, God is always there. He is my Father in heaven, who has helped me through challenges in life, through tough times. So how can I say I am in a business event and I am not going to mention him? What does that even mean? So to me, meaning if I am a child of God, it means I have to speak my language. So it's very, very important to actually keep your identity. If you are a non-Christian, keep the language that you always speak, not the bad one. Bad one does not, bad language, what our ears hear, we become that. Like if you listen to music, I always say to my daughter, I do not understand the lyrics where there is swearing, there is this, there is lyrics. What am I learning? If somebody say, listen to bang, 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 swearing, what am I learning through that? So I always say the things that I listen to, my ears that listen to, is the things that I become that. So whether I'm a speaker, when I'm speaking, God is always in my heart. So everything that I'm going to speak, in order for me to succeed, I know that I cannot succeed without him, because he's Jehovah El Shaddai. To me, he's Jehovah Adonai. So I cannot forget the man that brought me through tough times. There were times where sometimes I go through challenges in life, but he'll pull me through those challenges in life, and then I succeed. So how can I forget him just because I'm in a business event making money? So I don't do that. So in order for you to succeed in life, understand that success is not handed to anybody on a silver plate, but you also understand what it means to be you as a person. Your identity is very, very, very important to keep your identity, whatever path you take. For me as a Christian, my identity stays with me. My Christianity identity stays with me wherever I go. If I'm fasting, I'm fasting. Or if I have to travel, if I have to go and speak, if I have to go and sing to an event, I sing in the choir. If I'm fasting for 3 days, no water, dry fast, that means I'm fasting, no eating, but I'm still going to sing because the Holy Spirit will guide me through to sing and bring out my beautiful voice. So I don't need to pretend to say, you know what, I'm not going to fast because I'm going to a choir. That choir is meaningless without God to me. So all those things that you have to consider in order to succeed in life means that we have to know who we are. Our identity has to align with who we want to become. If you want to get married, would you get married if you go out on a date, boobies out, like the men that you meet? They're not gonna focus on getting to know you. They're just gonna focus on those boobies that are out. So that's why with my agency, I always advise my clients when they go out, look presentable. Looking presentable, it means no cleavage out, because we don't want to distract somebody. We don't want to pick the wrong guys. We don't want the wrong guys to pick us because we have beautiful boobies or because they are attracted to our boobies. So I always say that it's even in my contract, like one night stand. If you go on a date with one of my clients, one night stand, contract is terminated. If you sleep with the client, the contract is terminated. If you take your client to a home, the contract is terminated, because I need to succeed. In order to succeed in life, I have to look after my clients, and I have to look after making sure that they are being looked after, because no one will. So I am my team and we are there to protect. So in order for me to succeed, I have to protect these women. I have to protect these men, even though they can take good care of themselves. But sometimes things happen. So that's why in order to succeed, keep your identity. It doesn't matter what people think. Sometimes I met this girl on when we went to a YouTube event. She said her success when she started being a YouTuber, she said people were laughing. I was like, wow. Yeah, she said people were laughing at her, but she never gave up. And there's so many people that were there that were telling me similar stories. And I can tell you the same stories as well. People were laughing at me when I started my life. And some people were like, go find a job instead of spending time 1 hour on social media. You will be surprised what people say, how people can destroy people's dreams. People used to say to me, go find work. But I already have a business. I'm doing Facebook, I'm doing social media lives because I want to, because I don't watch TV. So I was like, I'm passionate about this. Yeah, so people didn't get it. They were like, go and get a job or go and do something or spend time with your clients. Like, why are you on social media? Not just one person, it's too many people were saying that. But you know what? It was my goals that I have set up to do social media, to add value on social media. And it was something that I love to do. It's something that I love to do. So I was like, this is part of me, it's part of my work. So I'm not going to stop because somebody is not happy with me doing my Facebook Live. And people, they will say those things because sometimes, because then they can't create goals and do them anyway. So I kept going. It didn't matter what people think. And even now, I wouldn't care what people think. When it comes to life, when it comes to creating goals, when I'm creating goals, I don't really care. But before, I used to get wind up about people. When people don't agree with my decision, I'll get wind up, like, why don't they understand? Until God said, no, listen. They don't get it because it's not their dream. It is yours. So don't get distracted. Keep going. Focus. Stay focused. So I've learned to trust in my skills. I've learned to trust in my decisions. I've learned to trust in my abilities. I've learned to trust in God. And I've learned to be patient. When things don't work my way, I stand still for 1 hour. I stand still for a day. If it's not working that day, I know tomorrow will be mine. So success is not easy. I don't know how I can explain it. It's not easy. Really, really not easy. So you just, along the way, when you're trying to succeed, when you're trying to do something, there's gonna be some people that are not going to believe in you, in your dreams. There are some people that are going to talk you out of your dreams. So you have to know that you just have to keep going. Create goals. Keep creating goals that aligns with who you are as a person. Your image is very, very important. Your true authenticity. Be true to yourself. Don't pretend to be something that you're not. Unapologetic. Be authentic. Create your image. Authentic image. And be the person that you believe that God created you to be, add value on earth. Doesn't matter what age you are, 70, 80, 90, 60, 30, 40, however that age might be, just get on with it. Rewrite your past. If you don't like your past, rewrite it. If you don't like your story, rewrite it in order to succeed. Design the life that you want. I was talking about it yesterday. If you go to the yesterday video, we were talking about designing your future life, how you want it. You get to go and buy a pen, you get to go and buy a diary, and you get to get on with work and plan your life. How do you want your life to be? Envision it. So wherever you go, people are going to judge you. But if you're somebody who give an F word about people, how they think, you wouldn't be able to move forward. If I any way that I had really worried about what people think, I wouldn't be where I am today. When it comes to life, when it comes to my business, there are some people who told me that they didn't believe in me. I was like, why would you believe in me? Because I need to believe in me, in my dreams. So it's very, very, very important if you are somebody who is watching this video, life is full of joy. Life is full of amazing things. Life is full of opportunities. Life is full of so many paths that you can take. And when you actually take that path, if it's the path that brings you joy, that gives you joy, you won't be disappointed when it comes to life. You will be happy. I've learned to actually find happiness within me. I've learned to make myself happy. When my spouse is grumpy or is in a different world, I stay in my lane. I put my feet up. It's so amazing. I put my feet up and I just enjoy myself. When my family are in a different world, I don't judge. I just put my feet up and I just stay in my own lane. And when they decide to come around, they're welcome to me. It's a joy. Loving life is a joy. Love life. Because if you are somebody who expects people to actually give you happiness, you will not succeed in life. When happiness is found in our lives, you will never ever be disappointed. I had somebody preaching those words, and his words stick with me. So just live the life that you believe to be true about yourself. And if you have dreams that you want to achieve, just go for them. There is no right time or the wrong time. The right time is now, and just embrace them every moment and become who you want to become. I started my business 2018 and in Ngosi talk shows during lockdown. Since then, it's been so many things that has happened, but I'm embracing the journey of knowing where I'm going. Sometimes I don't even know where I'm going. Only God knows. Sometimes I get directions by the Holy Spirit, just guiding me through life and say, Nomsa, let's go. I go through the Holy Spirit and I just go with the flow. Or sometimes there's been times where what did I do actually? I wanted to learn more about how to do SEO on YouTube. And so it means why I'm sharing you this story of success, it means you can do anything. So I wanted to learn how to do SEO. And I kept doing it. It took me 6 months. I'm not saying, guys, it took me 6 months to learn it. I didn't learn it. The desire. I had the desire in my heart. I just wish I can do this. So sometimes I'll go on my video and I'll just do it. It won't get it right and just left it. I just leave. One day I was sitting in front of the computer, I'm fasting, praying and fasting. And then the Holy Spirit, I'm like, feeling like, okay, the directions, go to YouTube. So I went to YouTube. For the first time in my life, I got it right. I was like, how did this happen? Holy Spirit, when the time is right, everything will fall into place. Never give up. Everything will fall into place when the time is right. I've gone through challenges in life, and where I keep testifying the good. When I go through obstacles, instead of going down, I go up in spirit. So the reason why I go up in spirit, because I know that the opposition of God wants me to go down. So for me, I do the opposite way. Some people, when they're down, they go down. Me, when I'm down, I go up. When I'm at my lowest, I don't go down. I go up. I testify the good that God has done for me, and it works. When I testify the good, whatever the desire that I desire to lift me up, it does happen. So I hope you can use those techniques and just create the life that you want and testify the good. And sometimes when somebody comes in and they're horrible to me, I'm like, God, this person wouldn't just decide to be horrible to me, so I can testify. If it's somebody that I know, I testify the good that they have done for me, and I testify the good that they have done for people, and I find also it works. When I'm saying I'm testifying, it means I'm saying out loud, saying, God, this is not the person that I know. The person that I know is this. They've done this for me, and they've done this to the people in this world. They have added value to this world. But whatever their attitude that is happening now is not their story. And I find that God listens, and He actually promotes me, takes my life to the next level. So, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, from YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. If you're watching from Facebook, you can like my page. I have 2 pages on Facebook, HSEIA, Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency. They are all under my name. And Ngosi Talk Shows as well. You can like Ngosi Talk Shows. We do have Ngosi Talk Show group. You can join the group. And I do have Unique Billionaire Mindset group as well. So you can join that group as well if you want to and be part of the family. And you can follow me on LinkedIn, on Instagram. If you do follow me on Instagram, please just send me a message, because my Instagram, I miss my tiny Instagram. Now my Instagram is too big, so I can't have intimacy with my friends. So just send me a message. Say, Nomsa, I'm following you, so I can follow you back as well if you're on Instagram. So I'll follow you back. I reply all my messages as well on social media. So just send me a message. I'll get back to you. And if you're looking for love, you can go to the website and just register and get in touch with me. My office number is there. Or if you're looking for coaching, you can go to the coaching part as well and register and get in touch, inquire and get in touch with me. Don't worry about my website. My website is not right, but I'm on it. Somebody is just trying to find somebody to put away it was before. So God bless everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow, and please continue praying for Carol Ann. To me, she's everything. Like when you're with somebody in Ngosi Talk Shows, she's the one who was holding Ngosi Talk Show together, but now she's not here. So her silence is too loud. So please continue praying for her, and God bless and live with grace.